it. Did I do it? I think I did it. That's right. I think I did it. Maybe.
Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Uh-oh. Pow! Good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? I hope you can hear me okay, my friend. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I think we're okay. Hey, check it out. Today is Monday. That's right. Today is Monday, September 16th, 2019. Can you believe it, dude? We are already halfway through September of 2019. Absolutely crazy. And we are also, and what's super crazy is today is actually the very first time and the very last time it will ever be, ever be Monday, September 16th, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. Fair enough? Let's make the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. Not only is today September 16th, 2019, but today is also 73 days away. 73 days away from launching what is the next level evolution for Hashtag Rise and Grind. 73 days until we launch something that is so epic, so powerful, so incredible, so game-changing that I can't even tell you about it. I can't even tell you what it is. All I can tell you is that it's going to make a massive impact on this planet, and it directly affects you. Those are really the only two things that I can tell you at this point, but it's coming. We are 73 days away. Now, with that said, with us being 73 days away from this incredible launch, it still is crucial, absolutely crucially important that you do a few things for me. I need your help in order to launch this successfully, right? And something tells me you want to be a part of this launch. I just know it. I just feel it. You want to be a part of this launch. So here's what I need. A couple things that I need. I need you, A, to make sure you invite all of your friends, all of them, every single friend on your friends list into the Rise and Grind group. Now, you guys have been doing a phenomenal job of this. I think we've picked up like 1,400 members, which is amazing in the last 2 weeks, which is incredible. But I need you to go in today and invite all your friends. Ask them to join the group. Somebody invited you. Do you remember that? Somebody invited you to join the group. And now look at where you are now. Look at the relationships you've developed. Look at the people that you've got to meet. Look at the community you get to be a part of. Other people deserve that too. So invite your friends to the group. Second thing that I need you to do is make sure you post at least once a day in the Rise and Grind group itself. Make a post, comment on some other people's posts, like some other people's posts, things like that. We need engagement to be at an all-time high, which you guys have been doing a really amazing job, which I appreciate. The third thing that I need you to please share with me any wins, any testimony, any success, anything that you've had, whether it be applying the Morning 5 or just being a part of the group, relationships you've connected with. Will you please share that stuff with me? Either post it on your page and tag me in it, which a lot of people have done, or send it to me in a private message. I don't care. I just need to know. I need to know the stories. I need to know what's working for you. I need to know how this group and this show has impacted your life. And then number 4, I just need you to stay tuned. Stay tuned because we've got giveaways coming up right now. We're giving away t-shirts. If you go to riseandgrindtshirt.com, we're giving away this t-shirt right here, absolutely free. You just have to pay the shipping and handling, so you can always go get that. Stay tuned. Those are the 4 things. Fair enough? Now listen, we are staring down what is going to be a super hot week here in Kentucky. I don't know what the temperature's looking like in your part of the country, but it's about to get it's staying hot. This camera's doing some weird things. There we go. It's staying super hot here in Kentucky. And I think part of the reason that it's going to be so hot tomorrow or hot this week is because we have some dealers that are coming in, some amazing human beings that are coming in this week to be a part of my first ever 800% Club workshop that I got going on at the Hyatt. Now, if you haven't signed up for the workshop yet, you still have time. It starts tomorrow, but we have some amazing dealers in town. I think they're the ones that are heating up, man. Josh O. This guy, Josh O, is in town. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but Josh O is in town. He came to the house last night. We had dinner. This was an incredible moment for me to see my man Josh O hanging out with my mama. That's my mama. My mama and Josh O, we hung out at the house, and that was an epic time that we had last night. Appreciate you coming by, Josh O. Also, we got Jean-Paul Guidry. He's on his way. I believe he's hopping on a plane today. He's going to be in town. Travis Flaherty is going to be in town, which he's a big time player in the dealer world. He's going to be here. Kevin Strassnyder, Matt. There's a bunch of them, but all these dealers are hot, man. They're bringing the fire. They're heating this place up. So you still have time to come join us. If you want, just message me if you want to be a part of that. How you doing, Mr. Brian Benstock? Great to see you this morning. Now, listen, it is set to be a good week, and I am excited. I am excited to make it an even better week for you by having like a little bit of fun, okay? We're going to have a little bit of fun this week. There's some different things that we're going to do, so I just need you to stay tuned. Details to come on some of the fun things that we're going to do this week. But now, as I popped out my planner this morning, which I hope if you haven't been pulling out your planner, I need you to yank that sucker out every single day. I popped out my planner this morning, and the quote at the top read, "Be yourself. Everyone else is taken." Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. And these are super strong words. And of course, they have incredibly powerful meaning. They have really powerful meaning. And we're going to dive into that here in just a little bit. We're going to dive into that here in just a little bit, but I do want to share something about this planner real quick. Before we dive deep into that quote, I want to share something about this planner. The new planners are going to be coming out soon. New planners are coming out on Black Friday, so I hope you're ready for your new planners, which I'm super, super excited about. But yesterday, I noticed some things. I was working in my planner, doing some work on my planner, doing my morning 5, all those things that I normally do. And then I got up. I was eating. I got up, went into the kitchen, went to put some food like in the sink like you normally would do in the garbage disposal. And then I just remembered that we don't have a garbage disposal in our new house. We don't have one at all. And I know that might sound weird or strange. You might be like, why is that important? But it was very perplexing and thought-provoking. And that one moment right there is going to be the perfect way for you to start your week. And I'm going to explain that here in just a second. But before we do, you know what we got to do. Listen, check this out. My daughter, listen to this.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? There you go.
Hold on, look. I'm just kidding. My daughter has been shooting her show, Simply Savvy, here in the studio. That's all her music that she's got lined up. I'm not quite sure that's what we're going to do here on hashtag Rise and Grind. But for those of you that know, those of you that don't know, we're going to do a little dancing this morning. This is where we get our body moving. This is where we get jacked up. This is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button. I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. This is also the part of the show where I want you to say good morning to me, and I'm going to say good morning to you. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up. What's up, Jeremy Noling? Jeremy Noling's another dealer that's going to be in town here tomorrow. What's up, Trendy Trenda? How you doing, CC Eberly and Tracy Shepard? What's up, Janelle Griego? Sandra Benstock DeLolio? What's up, Nathaniel Banks? Shauna Phillips? How you doing, Denny Rust? What's up, Mike Higdon? Mike, Mike's gonna be here for the dealer workshop this week as well. What's up, Christopher Campbell? Jesse I Can Sparkman. My man Scott Simons is up in the house. How you doing, Terrell Lake and Megan DiMartino? Thank you for the very, very, very kind message that you posted, Megan, on Facebook. I truly appreciate it. What's up, Mike Stevens, Melvin Rodriguez, Carrie Lynn Carter, Jeremy George, Jeff Baker, my man Brian Benstock DeLolio is up in here. Brian Benstock DeLolio. Brian Benstock. Sandra Benstock DeLolio. My bad. What's up, Whitney Wells? How you doing, D Garden? You're so silly with that. What's up, Roberta? Don Sankey. CC Eberly's up in here. My girl Sarah Ball. How are you, Sarah Ball? Great to see you. All kinds of people up in here. Rick Tamperino, Pampo Biddle, and of course, Josh. Oh, that's right. We had to drag that one out just a little bit because my man Josh O is in town. But listen, man, seriously. It's interesting. I want to do a quick shout out to those who came to the live recording of hashtag Rise and Grind. It was amazing. We did a live recording. I hope you got to see it on Friday. We had a live studio audience. All kinds of awesome camera angles, top-notch quality production. Super, super, super cool. Right at the beginning, I had a presentation that day. I had a presentation for the Kentucky Housing Authority. Check this out. Brandon put this together for that in case you missed it.
I remember just kind of laying behind the trees, behind the bushes, just kind of laying in these areas, hoping to not be seen. But even when people would see me, they'd see right through me. And things just got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. This is where I came. I just decided, man, I was gonna swim out. This felt so much easier, you know? The ocean water's just pushing me back in, But I ended up just laying on the beach and looking up, man. And from here, when you look up at night, the sky is just filled with stars. And I just remember looking up and seeing the stars and just realizing how strong and powerful God is and how small my problems were.
This is me.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dan Cummins Chevrolet and Buick in Paris, Kentucky.
I'm gonna send a flag, gonna drive a mile. I am brave, I am rude, I'm made to be. This is me. I gotta see her right now. This is me.
I love it. I love it. I love the title of that song, This Is Me. Falls right in line with what we're talking about today. Falls right in line with the quote at the very top of the planner. It says, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Powerful words, sometimes easier said than done. So we had the presentation this weekend. We had the live, the live studio audience episode of hashtag Rise and Grind on Friday. And those were both incredible. And so I went home this weekend after that, and I just kind of spent time, with the family, spent time at the house. Joel was doing some fishing, and Willow, and we cleaned up the garage. We did all these things at the house. And then I was doing the dishes, no garbage disposal, and it didn't matter. And it was strange. You see, our new home is beautiful. Our new home. Oh man, I've been talking that whole time with no sound. Sorry about that. I'm glad you guys yelled at me. So listen, I spent the weekend. I'm not sure where the sound wasn't there, but I spent the weekend with my kids after, we had the big presentation and we had all that stuff, the live, all that good stuff. I spent the weekend with the kids and went to do the dishes, and no dishwasher, right? No dishwasher. And you think this is no big deal, but this is a big house. This is a really big house. We got a ton of land. We got the pond. We got all these things. You would think it would have a dishwasher. You would think that would be a part of it, right? And there's no dishwasher. And not no dishwasher, no garbage disposal. And when we went to go into this house, we're like, hold on a second. There's no garbage. What do you mean there's no garbage disposal? We use a garbage disposal. We've used a garbage disposal every single day of our life. We have all these kids. These kids pour food into the sink. We have to have a garbage disposal. This is like, we started to panic. Like, I started doing all sorts of research. I'm like, hey, we can't have a garbage disposal because there's a septic tank because of where we live. We're out in the country, so on and so forth. But if we can, you can buy this one thing and and it cuts it down super tight and so on and so forth. But we started to panic. We thought it was going to be a nightmare to not have a garbage disposal, and yet we were forced to not have one. And now that it's gone, it's easy. Seriously, it's easy. It's like no big deal at all. We were completely worried over nothing. Like, I went in, okay, I was going to put my food in the sink. Okay, couldn't do that. No leftover food in the sink. Boom, put it in the trash. Now, I know this might sound trivial, but the reason that I'm sharing this with you is because I want to talk this week about all of the junk and the clutter in your life, the things that in your world that are weighing you down, the things that you don't even know that you could live without. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the things that you don't even know that you could live without. You see, when we fall into and we think about this comment that says, be yourself, everyone else is taken, it's super hard to do, especially in today's society more and more. Today's society, you are being inundated constantly with who you should be, what you should look like, what you should listen to, what you should read. You're being inundated with how you should act and who you should side with. Everyone has an opinion and they now have platforms to share it. You are constantly being exposed and told that you are less than if you are not equal to others. It happens now more than ever in the history of all time. It is harder now to be yourself than ever before because you're on display. You're in front of a camera. You're constantly being judged, graded by earthly things and earthly people. It's a difficult situation that we live in. But what I realize sometimes is that as we live in this chaotic world and we're trying to fully step into the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be, sometimes it requires removing some of the things, some of the junk, some of the clutter in our life that we feel like we can't live without. But in reality, if it was gone, if we were forced into the situation where it was gone, everything would be just fine. Kind of like my garbage disposal. We thought we couldn't live without a garbage disposal. Here we are, a couple weeks in. It's no big deal. It's no big deal at all. You see, this week I want to take a look at some examples. I want to take a look at some examples like Uber and some examples like Amazon. I also want to have some conversations with some people that are thriving in the simple life, that are thriving in their marriages, that are thriving in their relationships, doing things a little bit different than you might expect. You see, Uber took away people's cars. We never thought we could live without a car. Well, we had to have a car. Uber took away people's cars. There are millions of people today that live, that get to work, that have transportation without a vehicle. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a car guy. I want to sell everybody a car. I'm not recommending that people go out there and live without a car. But the reality of the situation is Uber thought outside the box. They took away people's cars. Something people thought they couldn't live without. Amazon has taken away people's stores. They took away our favorite retail stores. They took away our trips to the mall. Things that we just thought were a part of our everyday life. Things that we just thought, but this is the way that it is. This is the way that it has to be. And Amazon came in with an outside the box thinking, and they literally took away this part of our life that we thought that we couldn't live without. And guess what? Not only was everything okay, but in some cases, in a lot of cases, things are better. Things are more efficient. We're able to get the things that we need. More affordable, more cost effective. Sometimes when we take away those things in our life that we thought we couldn't live without, our lives become more efficient, more cost effective. But see, we get attached. We just tend to get attached and we get comfortable. And that's what I want to talk about this week. That's what I want to break out of. I want to take a deep dive and take a look and say, hey, what aspects of our life can we remove? Where can we take action this week, today, right now? What can we remove from our lives that are going to help us be more streamlined, help us be more efficient, help us to perform at a higher level? You see, there's something that I know. I know that be yourself, everyone else is taken, can be a lot harder than it sounds. I really do. I know that. I get that. We have things like self-doubt that we have to overcome. There's the overindulgences of everything on social media and everything that we see, the exposure in today's society that I spoke about just a minute ago. There's an onslaught of judgment. But by removing key elements, by removing certain key elements, I believe that I can help you. I believe that this show, I believe that this group, I believe that over the next 5 days, by removing key elements, focusing on some certain areas, we can help you rise every single day. We can help you evolve into the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And ultimately, you're going to go out there and make an impact on this planet. I know that. I know that. So this is going to be a super fun week. Super fun. I want you to stay tuned. I want you to invite your friends to come watch the show. Say, hey, come watch the show this week. Glenn's going to talk about some things. He's going to talk about Amazon. He's going to talk about Uber. He's going to talk about how we can remove some things in our lives that are going to help us streamline, help us become the best version of ourselves. And I want you to take that action today. Take action, man. Let's make a move. Everybody's doing some things. Scott's doing 75 hard, and we've got some mom strong stuff going on. And there's stuff with Danelle. There's a lot of things that are going on right now. I get it. There's a lot of things, and it's kind of chaotic out there. It's like, do I jump in this? I'm part of this course. I'm doing this coaching over here, so on and so forth. And that's cool, man. All that stuff is super, super valuable. It's super, super important. Like, super important. The life changes in that 75 hard are amazing. What Danelle's going to do in Mom Strong as she pours into people is amazing. All that stuff's important. I get it. But what I want to do right here on this show this week is I just want to, like, calm it down for a second. Let's just calm it down. Like, whew, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. We got garbage disposals everywhere. We got, Glenn can't tell the difference between a dishwasher and a garbage disposal. We got live shows. We got workshops. We got a lot of stuff going on. But I just want to take this week. Let's take a look inside. Let's figure out what aspects we need to remove, which I'm going to help you with this week. And let's get you rocking and rolling at the highest level. All right, that's the action we're going to take this week. Speaking of taking action, check this out. This was another video that we made for this weekend.
Saying you want it bad will not get you results. But showing you want it bad will. Talking about it will not get you results. Doing it will. You see, in life, you have a choice. You can either be a spectator or you can be a participant. Spectators like to talk. Participants are all about action. You see, everybody talks a good game, don't they? But what separates the successful from the unknown is action. The successful, the champions of life, they take massive action. They don't hesitate. They don't procrastinate. They do not fear failure. They fear being average.
We've been having a lot of fun, taking a lot of action here in the Rise and Grind studios, and I'm going to ask you to take some action this week. All right, let's take some action. We'll walk through it. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun time. Let's take action on how we can effectively streamline, change our lives, and make things a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Fair enough? Fair enough. Cool. Listen, I'm kind of a little bit all over the place this morning. I'm super happy to be back in my studio. I had to put it together myself this morning, and I'm just thrilled that I did it, and we got through the show. Woo! So listen, I stinking love you guys, man. You, my friend, my brother in Christ, my sister in Christ. That's right. I know something about you. I know that you are a child of God. The God of the universe, the God that made everything, made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you're doing it. You're starting to make good decisions. You're watching hashtag Rise and Grind. You're popping into the group. You're making all the positive comments. You're doing all these incredible things. And I want you to know that these things, these seemingly tiny decisions that you're making every single day, they really are making an impact. They're making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers, and they've made a massive impact on me. I can't even tell you. The messages and stuff I've gotten over the last couple of weeks are incredible. They're so inspiring. You motivate me like you would never, ever. You just can't believe how you affect me. How your decisions to make your life better makes an impact in mine. I am so thankful for you. So listen, go out there today, have an incredible day. If you need more videos, go to GlennLundy.com. If you need a free Rise and Grind shirt, you can go to RiseandGrindShirt.com and get it for free. Or you can go to GlennLundy.com, buy some gear up there if you need to. But most importantly, will you come back here tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m.? We're going to do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Have a great day.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Hashtag Rise and Grind, hashtag Rise and Grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind, grind, grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind, grind, grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind, grind, grind.
Remember just kind of laying behind the trees, behind the bush.
Hashtag Rise and Grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Don't stop, get it, get it. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Stop, get it, get it. Waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind. Waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind. Good morning, all my people for before the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized.